Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enemies and friends, welcome to the show that never ends. You are tuned into On the Reel, and this is our Oscar results special. I'm your host, Steve Johnson, and joining me today is my brother from the same mother, Mr. Johnson.
This guy.
Hey. All right, and we also have the last best hope for the resistance, Mr. Woods.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
All right, all right, all right. So today is the day. It is the Super Bowl for us almost, or at least for me, because I love these
I'm
things.
glad you clarified.
Who cares?
For some of us, it is just the Oscars. Wow, we're doing them, but it's not like we're not doing a movie show or anything like that. But whatevs. Now,
Hey, if it's
here's
not
the
a
thing.
comic book movie,
didn't go
I
that
don't
far.
really give a F.
wow. Okay, so
I didn't go that.
we a few weeks back we actually did our Oscar predictions show, and now it is time to see which one of us was right and who won what. So, in light of tonight's 90th annual Oscars, we're going to go through our picks, see what we picked, and then see who was right. So,
Fun fact.
fun fact.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe in 1970. I shouldn't know this, but it's just random stuff. But in 1974, some
Okay.
guy sued Warner Brothers, and he almost won because he fainted when he saw The Exorcist,
Okay.
Wow.
That's interesting.
and so he almost got paid.
I
The
did
more
not-
you know.
I
He
did
almost
not-
got paid?
I did
Almost.
not know
I
that.
Because
believe they
it
threw
was-
that out right away.
It was no, but it was The Exorcist made him faint, and he sued Warner Brothers for it, and he almost got paid
All
because
right.
they started believing it.
So,
Yeah.
No.
let us get into the first category.
To quote
So-
Brandy, almost doesn't count.
All right.
For those who know that song.
That's a fun fact. That's true.
First category that we talked about was Best Animated Feature. And let's see what
Drum
we
roll,
all,
please.
what we all picked.
So are all
So-
the results in?
Well, hopefully they'll be in by the time we're done. They're not
All right.
all. They're not all in.
Oh, okay.
The show
okay.
is still going on?
It's still going on. They're up to Best Actress, and I'll tell you who that is
Man,
when we
we're
get to
reporting
it.
to you
Okay.
live from the future.
Right
right.
now.
I like that.
So the nominees here were Boss Baby, The Breadwinner,
Okay.
Coco,
Okay.
Ferdinand,
Okay.
and Loving Vincent. Now,
I believe we all said Coco. Or at least
well,
me and
we're about
Yabi
to
said
find
Coco.
out.
No.
So now, what did we?
I think you said
What did
No,
we
no, no.
choose?
in our hearts we had Coco,
Yeah.
and Steve.
No, what was
in
the
his
artsy?
heart-
We picked the
he
artsy
said-
fartsy one.
He said Loving Vincent in his heart.
We
but
said
then
Loving
he
Vincent,
went with
yeah.
Coco because he
Yeah.
said he knows how these things go.
I think
Okay.
we said. I think I said Loving Vincent.
Now, let's
there we
see.
go.
Let's
Yes.
see
I was
what
right,
we
yes.
all
That's what I said.
picked here.
We all said we thought it. We believed it should be Coco, but
No,
we're just
Steve
picking
said
of what
he
they
thinks
think they
it
would
should-
pick.
Okay.
In his heart, it was Loving Vincent.
Yeah.
Right.
But he said he knows how these things go, so he's
But me
going
and
for
you
the
believed
W.
it
He
should
said
be Coco because
And-
that's
we
yeah,
believed
we
that
believed it would be
right.
Coco.
The winner is Coco.
Ah,
Motherfucker.
we should have went with our
Well,
first instincts.
that's what it was. He was like, "No, I think it's Loving Vincent." Then he said, he's going with Coco
Yeah,
because he knows how these things go."
But we knew we were right,
Okay.
but we didn't pick that.
Okay.
That's just to be
by
different.
The pick is wrong.
Yeah, by the pick is wrong. But to be clear, we both said we thought that was the one that should win.
Yep.
Okay.
Go
Well,
back to the
We
tape.
didn't think that they would, but sometimes maybe the Oscars are getting it right this year.
They never do.
I hear you. But next,
They got it right.
the next category was best cinematography.
Oscars so
You're
right.
keeping a tally of who?
Yeah, I put it in red. I put it
Yeah.
in red. You can see. You can
Oh,
see
okay.
the red.
Steve
Okay,
with the
I
dub.
see what you
Check.
got.
Steve
Okay.
with the dub.
All right.
He's real full
All
of
right.
himself
Now-
because only he knows because we don't know the results at all. He knows.
I mean, you
He's
all
real
got
comfortable.
He is cheesing
Yeah.
from ear to ear over
I
there.
am like God right now. No, okay, but best
Chill.
cinematography. So we have Roger Deakins for Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
We have Bruno Del Bonnell for The Darkest Hour. We have
thought you was about to say
Hoyt
Bruno
van
Mars.
Hoytman
I was like, he's
for
director now. Hoyt van
Dunkirk.
Hoytman? That's his
Yes,
actual name?
yes,
That's a real name?
That's a real name. We have
Sounds like a
Rachel
cartoon.
Morrison, a woman.
Yeah.
For Mudbound, that's the Netflix. So Netflix getting some love.
You know what
out
this sounds
there.
like to
And
me?
we have
Nonsense
Shape of-
words.
We have Shape of Water for Dan Louston.
Who?
Shape
Yes.
of Water, Dan Louston.
Okay.
I don't know none of these names.
Okay, now
Maybe like one of them.
now let's see who we picked. So Mr. Woods, you had Roger
Both
Deakins.
of us had,
For
Blade Runner.
Blade
LeVar, you had
Blade Runner.
Roger Deakins,
Yeah.
and I chose Hoyt van Hoytman for Dunkirk, and it looks like you guys were right.
Boom. Booyah.
Roger Deakins won
2 times.
for best
Boom
of
goes
Fist
to
bump,
Dynamite.
fist bump. Boom.
Bam.
Okay, so
All right.
you can have that one.
With the dub.
All right. There we go on the board.
You know what it was? It's like with the first question, we was just trying to be like different. So we all had different opinions, but we all knew it was going to be that.
Okay.
No, I
that's
wanted
fine.
it to be Coco.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
So-
fine. So you guys got that. Now
With
it
the
is
dub.
time to move on to the next category, which is best visual effects. So
Okay. What are the
for-
categories? I'm so intrigued.
So for this one, we had
Who is it? Who is it going to be?
Blade Runner 2049,
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Okay.
Kong Skull Island, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Now,
What
let's
is this
see
for? For what? What's the
best
category?
special effects.
You should change the screen.
Yeah, no,
I think
I,
we
I
had.
know what I'm doing here, Chief. So now
I remember all the conversations that we had about.
we had quite a bit of conversations about this.
I
So
remember all of this. Now.
who did we all pick?
All pick.
We all picked Planet of the
Planet
Apes for this
Apes.
one.
LeVar
we all
was
wrong?
pushing for Guardians. He said he has no
I
problem
want
being
Guardians
wrong. He
to
wants
win.
all the Marvel movies to win.
But I just believe Andy Serkis is a special
All right.
kind of. You know.
But for best visual effects, we were
Dun, 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 dun.
This is-
all wrong.
Hmm.
Blade
Boom,
Runner
boom,
wins
boom.
for best visual effects.
Shit.
Ooh.
Blade
So
Runner
Roger
2 times.
Deakins for cinematography and
You know what's
and the
crazy
movie
though?
itself
I
won
actually
for
thought
best
it was going to be
visual
Blade Runner 2 again.
Something in you.
In the back of
says-
my
You know
mind, I
what
was
though?
like, it's gonna be
Blade Runner
Runner.
didn't get
Dude,
love.
I hate that movie.
This might
No,
be.
I just don't know how that works.
It's like the
with how
first
many
one.
they give you.
It's like,
for
yeah.
that.
It's just like, I believe that the people who look at artsy fartsy shit would like a movie like that, but I just didn't think that they would give it to them.
Right. Well, how does it work? Can people win multiple Oscars? Like, can one movie sweep?
I mean,
like
that
all of
happens all
those-
the time. Lord of the Rings did it.
Oh, okay. I
Now-
don't know.
now-
I just figured they give one apiece to everybody.
No. It doesn't work that way. Now, here's the thing. The movie didn't get a lot of love from the box office and the fans because
Right.
of dudes like Mr. Johnson.
Who've
So it's
been
actually
crapping on
a
it from the
financial loss for the company, but I'm glad to see it getting love because it was one of my favorite movies of the year.
No, it definitely was. A
So,
top
so, and by the way, this was Roger Deakins' first Oscar, by the way, for all the work
movie.
he's put
all
in.
the work he's put in.
All the work he's put in is his first Oscar.
Interesting.
Good stuff.
Now, and visual effects, honestly, I think they deserved it. War for the Planet of the Apes was amazing, though, and I'm surprised because if they had you feeling for an ape,
Yeah.
a digital ape. All right, now, but we
Andy
gotta
Serkis
Gotta
is
keep
a
it moving.
genius.
Gotta keep it moving.
keep
right.
keep the party going.
All right.
Next, we have best adapted screenplay, right? And our best
Ah,
adapted
Logan.
screenplays.
I remember this.
Logan.
Okay.
We
I
had
know what
Call
I
Me
said.
by Your Name.
Right.
Logan all the
We
way.
had The Disaster Artist.
Right.
We had Logan.
Logan.
We had Molly's Game.
Right.
And we
Logan.
had Mudbound.
Right.
Now,
Logan,
let
and Logan.
us see
Because that
who
movie was
we
hot fire.
Chose.
I know who I chose.
Okay, so Mr. Woods, you chose Aaron Sorkin for Molly's Game.
I did.
You chose James Mangold, Scott Frank, and Michael Green for Logan.
He's
He's probably not going to win, but I
And
wanted to win, man.
chose
Show some
James
respect.
Avery.
For Call Me by Your Name.
Call
You
Me
said
by
you
Your
know
Name.
how
Put some
things go.
respect on
Now-
Logan, bro.
Now let's see who came.
Let's-
Now
let's
Do it for the
we all
comic
had
book
something
fans,
different.
man. Let's do it for the comic book fans.
And this is, again, Best Adapted Screenplay.
Come on, man.
And
Come on, Logan.
the winner is...
Come on,
Adapted
Logan.
screenplay.
Come on, Logan.
James Avery for Call Me By Your Name. I was right.
God damn it. I'm so disappointed.
Don't be mad. You
I'm
ain't
mad,
got to
man.
be mad.
I knew. I remember when. Now
I'm super disappointed
I was
because
like, I knew he was going to pick it because he kept saying he knows how these things go.
Yeah, he did say that. And I knew that Logan wasn't going to win, but it's just like because they don't show respect to comic book movies, and that was as Steven said, the best movie of the year.
Oh,
Period.
I
just wanted it to win whatever award it was nominated for. I knew it was going to lose. Be clear. But I wanted it to win something.
I still agree. Right. I still agree that Logan was the best picture of the year. Mm-hmm. But it didn't get nominated. And this is where it did get nominated. And I said they wouldn't give it to best screenplay. I think it was the best adapted screenplay, and I think it was the best film. But we didn't get it. So, but still, strides for comic book movies. This is just one. Just getting nominated is good. The other. Maybe
even though it should have been nominated for Film of the Year, but
and maybe Black Panther will get nominated for 2018. We'll see how that goes. Now, we got to move on to the next one. Keep the party going. Best original screenplay. Now, this is interesting because we chose. Well, let's talk about the nominees. But the nominees here are The Big Sick, Get Out, Lady Bird, The Shape of Water, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Now, what did we choose?
I don't know.
So, Mr. Woods.
I have no
idea.
I know
I chose Get Out. I said original screenplay?
Yes, original. You chose Jordan Peele. Okay. And so did you, Mr. Johnson.
Yo.
And I chose Guillermo del Toro.
I'm picking everybody, you know what I'm saying, that look like me.
Okay.
My blackness will not allow me to pick anybody else.
Here's the thing.
That was Shape of Water, right?
I chose Guillermo del Toro for Shape of Water for original screenplay. Yes.
Right.
Now,
Come on, you wrong, son.
Come on, guys.
You wrong, son. We got this.
Okay, and
unless
you guys are right. Jordan Peele.
Bam. Fist bump again.
Screenplay.
You see when we pick the same person, we right? We right? Okay. We got this.
Now,
synergy, we here, y'all. We here.
We're there. Unless you have some thoughts,
so we 2-2.
To the next.
We 2-2. Everybody got 2.
Yeah, everybody's lined up.
But you guys had that that tie. The other one back there.
That's why I said we got 2 and 2. The only time that.
All right.
I'm keeping track over here myself.
Okay.
Just in case you do some funny business.
I'm keeping track. That's what I said. Everybody got 2.
Yep.
All right. Next.
I don't know about this guy over there.
We have Best Supporting Actress. Now, the nominees here were Mary J. Blige. Allison Janney,
bro, all day.
Leslie Manville, that's for The Phantom Thread. By the way, Allison Janney was for I, Tonya, and Mary J. Blige was for Mudbound, and Laurie Metcalf from Roseanne was for Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for Shape of Water.
Now, this is not supporting actress.
Supporting actress, yes.
Right. What did I pick again? Oh, I know I picked. Phantom Thread.
Now,
you got the picture of the person who won?
Let's see.
That'd be dope if you do.
Let's see what we chose. So, Mr. Woods, you chose Leslie Manville.
MJB, bro. Like I said,
Mr. Johnson, you chose
my blackness
Mary
will
J.
not
Blige,
allow me to pick anybody else.
And I chose Allison Janney because I think she was a shoo-in for this thing. Now, let us see.
Oh, yeah, that was
Octavia Spencer got one already, man. Give it up for MJB.
Let's see who actually won this thing. Best Supporting Actress.
Come on, MJB.
Who's going to break the tie here?
Let's see.
That would be so great for hip hop if MJB won, though. Steve won.
What was it?
Allison Janney, baby.
Oh, wow.
Come on, you knew what was going to happen with them cigarettes, man. All them cigarettes she was smoking. She probably got like.
Who's Allison Janney? From
Roseanne? Tanya. No.
Mad lung cancer and that one seed.
Which one is that? The one on the end?
Yes, on the end, yes.
Man, who cares, man?
No, her performance was amazing. Do not disrespect Allison Janney.
Yo, man, don't come at Phantom Thread.
I ain't see that movie though.
Phantom Thread was dope.
Well, maybe. No. I thought
maybe now I'll go see it.
I thought Leslie Manville was amazing.
I'm just saying, but how dope it would have been if MJB won, bro.
Hey man, she didn't get it, but
plus it just what it would be like. Okay, because movies coming out on Netflix winning Oscars. That would be a big thing.
But again, just
for
like
hip hop
Logan,
and for
just
Netflix,
getting nominated,
and just for opportunities, it would have been big
if
MJB
a step in the right
won.
direction.
It would have been great, for films.
All right, so Steve broke the tie. All right,
they should have let it happen, but
What's up next?
Okay. So let's move on to the next thing, which is
to the next one.
Best Supporting Actor. So the nominees here are William Dafoe, for the Florida Project.
Wait,
We
what
have
was, supporting actor?
Woody Harrelson for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. We have Richard Jenkins for Shape of Water. Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, and Sam Rockwell also for 3 Billboards
that's
Outside
right. I know
Ebbing,
I
Missouri. I don't know if that's a first, but one movie has 2 nominations for Best Supporting Actor.
That's crazy.
That is interesting.
They're
And
competing against each other.
I
the
picked Sam
director
Rockwell.
did not get nominated for Best Director. How do you get a nomination for Best Actress, and 2 Best Supporting Actors, and your number one job as a director is to direct these actors, and he didn't get nominated?
Because you didn't
The
do
same
it right.
way, the same way Denzel got nominated for Best Actor in a shitty movie.
There you go.
There you go.
No, it's not the same thing.
It's
It's not the same thing at all.
It's just
That
like
makes no sense.
they were good in it, but the directing wasn't good. It wasn't a good
How
movie.
wasn't the directing
How's the
good? Your
director
job
not
as a director
good?
is to direct
To
the actor,
direct
and
the
you got
actors
Well,
to do it.
Denzel did a great job in whatever the F
because
F
as
name.
an actor, he acted
but
well.
it wasn't
Right.
a good
So
movie.
he got nominated.
I'm just saying.
The director directs the actors. Now, let's see who we chose.
Nah, Denzel direct himself.
You know
Denzel's
what
gonna
it
be
was?
Denzel
You
in
know what
every
it was?
movie.
What was it?
They didn't like the director's face.
Yeah. They ain't like the cut of his jib.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it was.
Now, let us see who we chose. So,
Yeah, I chose my boy Sam Rockwell.
you chose Sam Rockwell. Okay. I chose Richard Jenkins because he was amazing. And Mr. Johnson, you chose Christopher Plummer.
In what movie?
This
What's
is All the Money in the World, where he replaced Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I was just like, because that'd be so discreet, like such
yeah,
a
that'd
slap
be
in the
crazy.
face.
Okay.
It'd be hilarious. Like,
Richard
oh, shit.
Jenkins is Shape of Water, right?
Shape of Water, yes.
I'm probably
Supporting
wrong.
actor.
I'm
Supporting
probably
actor.
wrong, but if I'm right, that'd be hilarious.
All right.
Now, remember,
Like a spit in
let's
Kevin
just cut
Spacey's
to the
face.
chase, right?
Oh, this guy.
I remember telling
Here we
you
go.
guys there was no way Sam Rockwell would have won because of all the drama that was around it. But I was
Wait,
wrong.
you said no way Sam Rockwell would
I
win?
said there
Yeah,
was
I
no
was
way
right.
Sam Rockwell would win, but I was wrong. Sam Rockwell wins.
Bam, bam!
For what
Sam
movie?
for 3 Billboards.
3
outside
Billboards.
Ebbing, Missouri.
I'm telling he killed that movie.
Yeah, no, he just played a
So
racist.
you actually
It's
saw
cool.
that movie.
He played a
cool.
crazy racist.
He played a crazy racist.
He
So
played a
good.
crazy racist.
Give
All
Yabby
right.
his one shot.
So
for the winner.
yeah, you get this, man. You wanna take your victory lap here?
Not yet.
Okay,
until
not
it's
yet,
over.
not yet,
No.
not yet. You don't deserve it yet because we're tied. It's 3-3.
Not
Mr.
until it's
Johnson, you
over,
got
man.
2. So let's see
Rub
what
that
happens
right
next.
in my face, huh?
Have to. All right, next.
Keep track of these.
Catching
We
these
have-
L's.
Leading actress. This is interesting now. This is a very interesting one. So
Which one? What was the lead? actress?
the nominees here were Sally Hawkins, Frances McDormand. Sally Hawkins
Shape of Water.
For Shape of Water,
Right.
yes, because she was a mute. Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. We have Margot Robbie for I, Tonya.
Wait, who did I pick?
Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird. And
Lady
Meryl
Bird.
Streep, the street monster for The Post.
Because Meryl Streep wins everything.
Yes, she does.
Wait, who did I pick?
Now, let us see who we picked.
I don't even remember this one. Who did I pick?
Okay. So,
Oh yeah, when she was talking to
Mr.
the deer.
Woods, you picked
I picked-
Frances
yeah.
McDormand.
I picked Margot Robbie just because I said, because she was in a comic book movie and anything having to do with
Right,
comic
because
book movies.
she played Harley
Yeah.
Quinn. Right, and I chose Sally Hawkins. Now, let's figure out who won this thing. Hopefully, they gave that award out already. Best actress
Meryl
is
Streep again?
Nah, it can't be Meryl Streep. It can't be.
Frances McDormand.
Bam!
Yavi's up.
Yavi's
Yavi's
up.
up.
4.
This is 4.
Bam, bam.
And what
Okay.
movie was that?
There we go. 3 billboards.
3 Billboards.
Another movie I didn't see.
Once she talked to the deer, I was convinced. I
That
was
was
like,
it for
okay.
you.
Yeah,
That
I was
was it
like,
for
yo,
you.
she got
Okay.
it. She
Give him
won.
his one shot?
No, not yet. No,
You don't
want
wanna take his victory lap
one
yet?
shot.
How
Let's
many
see
more
what happens.
categories we
To the
have?
people, we wait for this.
Not a lot. We got to do best actor next. All right. Now, let us see what we have next. Best actor. We have Timothy Chalamet for Call Me by Your Name. Daniel
Denzel.
Day-Lewis for The Phantom
I remember
Thread.
who you
Yeah.
picked.
Daniel
I picked Denzel.
Kaluuya for Get Out.
Yeah, I
Or you
remember
may
who
know
this
him
guy
as
picked.
Wakabi in Black Panther, since
Yeah.
more people. Well, actually, no, Black. Anyways, Gary Oldman for The Darkest Hour and Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire.
Yo, if Denzel or Get Out mother effer win, I'm good.
Wait, who did?
Now,
I don't care who, as long as Denzel or him win.
Who we pick.
Leading actor.
Leading actor. So.
Wait, what was my? I gotta
Mr.
remember
Woods,
my
you
reasoning.
chose Gary Oldman.
Oh yes.
Mr. Johnson, you chose Denzel Washington, and I also chose Gary Oldman. And the winner is, of course, Gary Oldman, because that wasn't even.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to think about
true?
that one. Yeah, Gary Oldman won that.
Oh, okay, all right.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't hard.
Well, no. Daniel Day-Lewis did his thing in Phantom Thread.
Yeah, but come on, son. He had to wear fat suit.
Prosthetics. Yeah.
So
Anytime
you
you
really
put
think
on
that's gonna be his
prosthetics.
last movie?
No, because he didn't win this year. Maybe if he won, now he's gonna have to come back.
He's gonna come back for one
He's
more.
gonna come back and do a movie with Gary Oldman.
You know what's crazy is when you
With
look at Daniel
prosthetics.
Day-Lewis, he doesn't look like the Butcher. He doesn't look like
No,
any
he
of the
becomes-
characters.
he becomes
He
whoever-
doesn't look like the last
becomes whoever
Mohican.
it is.
It's just like, man,
and by
he's
the way,
the best actor.
By the way, folks, we do have a special show coming up for you soon where we're going to say one has to go. Leonardo DiCaprio, Daniel Day-Lewis, Tom Hanks, or Tom Cruise. That will be a fun one. Think about it until we get there. Now, here comes the big
Best
boy
Picture?
categories. Best Director. So, the nominees are...
I'm comfortable if the person that I would like to win wins, but I didn't choose him.
Okay.
Peel.
Outside of that,
Dunkirk for
I don't think I picked.
Christopher Nolan.
Who did I pick?
Jordan Peele for Get Out. Greta
Peele.
Gerwig for Lady Bird. Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas
Oh
Anderson.
no, I know who I picked.
And
Okay.
Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro.
I know
now
who I
let's
picked.
see who we chose.
I
This is
remember
the
who I
good
picked.
part of
I
it.
know I picked Peel.
Now,
Oh, I didn't. Damn it.
so
Wait.
Mr. Woods, you chose Paul Thomas Anderson
Who's that for Phantom? Oh,
for
wait,
Phantom
wait.
Thread. Mr. Johnson,
Oh no,
Peele.
it's
you
Best
chose
Picture.
Jordan Peele for
Team
Get
us,
Out.
bro.
And I chose Guillermo del
Wakanda
Toro.
forever.
Now, how do we think this plays out?
No, because you know what it was.
Who do we
Come
think
on,
chose
Peel, bro.
what?
Peel, man. Did anybody black win yet?
No, you know what it
Jordan
was.
Peele won for best original screenplay.
Yeah,
So
right.
give him
Who's
2
the-
awards then.
You know what it was? Because I was thinking of Best Picture, but I remember he was like, "Yo," he put a dance number, and I was thinking about Shape of Water, but I wound up saying Phantom Thread's got to win something here. Damn it!
Okay.
It's probably
Okay. Well, let's figure out who it was.
because they're gushing all over this goddamn movie.
And I was right, Guillermo del Toro, and he deserved it. I think he deserved it. That's all I can say.
Man,
I would have
Jordan
been
Peele
happy
deserved it.
if him or Nolan got it, but Guillermo del Toro has been putting in work for years. You remember Pan's Labyrinth?
Yo, man. Shout out to my guy, Peel.
Now this is his first Oscar, I think. So
But at least he got one.
he deserves it, man.
Ah.
Good Latino brother. All right.
Diversity, people.
No, you don't give it for diversity. You give it for who's the best. And this year he got it.
Okay.
And Christopher Nolan
With
will
diversity.
we'll get you on the next time. Catch you on the next one. You've been putting in work though.
Christopher Nolan.
All right.
Not
Now,
Okay.
this is
Best
it,
picture?
folks.
Yo,
That's
man,
the last one?
I didn't get
The final one.
Best picture, who won?
Best picture. So,
What's
the
the films?
nominees here are Call Me By Your Name, The Darkest Hour,
Yeah.
Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird,
Wait, is this
Phantom
the last
Thread.
one?
This is the last one,
Yo,
folks.
this breaks the tie.
I picked Get
This is
Out,
it.
right?
Oh, this
I already
breaks the
lost.
tie.
I called this
This
out.
is it. Okay, so we got the Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. And I
here we
went
go.
back and I just posted what we talked about, who we wanted to win, who we think is gonna win, and I remember we all picked someone different than we wanted to win. Now, the key here is to see who we actually picked, because it doesn't matter who you wanted to win, and it doesn't matter who.
Oh,
you
yeah, that's
thought
right.
should
Because you
win.
said call me. Oh, my God. All right. Best picture. Did they choose that one yet?
Yes, they
It's
did.
in the
It's all
books.
over, folks. It's all over, folks. So let's see who we chose. So Mr. Woods, you chose The Shape of Water.
Right.
Mr. Johnson, you chose Get
I'm
Out.
probably wrong.
And I originally wanted Shape of Water, but I chose Call Me By Your Name because I
You
was
said
being
because
strategic.
you know how they get down.
I know
You
how
see
they
how
get
much
down.
he's smiling? He won.
I know
Yeah,
how
exactly.
they
He's
get down,
always
and I was
choosing.
being super
The
strategic
whole
about
time
it.
he was smiling.
But
He
I
knew.
went
I don't know
back-
how they get
We
down.
caught this out, bro.
I went back and I looked at it, And
She's right.
you know, because I'm a strategist. You see,
Right.
you see,
Right.
but I was wrong, and Guillermo del Toro wins Best Picture for
So it's
The
a tie
Shape of
between-
Water. Mr. Woods, you have won this challenge,
Okay.
good sir.
Bam,
And you
bam.
deserve
Bang
it.
bang.
You
Bang
deserve
bang.
it.
Listen to everybody out there. I want to
He
Now
is
he
the
gets a single
champion,
shot. Hold on.
my
hold on.
friend.
Hold on. Give him a single shot. Get
You
him in a
know-
single shot.
bro.
I just want to say to everyone out there, sometimes if you work hard and don't pay attention to things, you can be successful too.
Playing you off music.
I just feel that I would like to thank nobody.
He is the champion.
You don't even want to thank the
Please
Academy?
thank-
No
I don't want to
time
thank
for
the Academy.
losers,
I know how the Academy
'cause
gets down.
Jarvis
And I don't
the
even pay attention to the
champion
Academy.
Now he's trying to act like
of
he's
the
too good. You know
world.
this. You got this. In my last
Listen,
minute. You know what's crazy?
Drink water.
Drink, yes.
You know,
Drink your water.
I went back and I looked at
water,
the
my friend.
take your
video,
vitamins.
and I originally chose Shape of Water.
Say your
I was
prayers.
like, you know what? Nah, I know how to get down.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Call Me by Your Name.
Not this year.
Always go with your first instincts.
Always go with the first instincts, man.
Listen,
Me, I was
people,
just trying to go. Me, I want for people who I would like to see win, but I knew I was going to be wrong. I knew I was going to.
Now-
I do this for y'all. I don't do
Okay,
this for
now
me.
let me ask you a question.
Why would I do this for me?
Who did
Congratulations, Yabi! You've
Who am
won
I?
absolutely nothing.
I do this for y'all.
But
Now,
you won.
now I do want to ask you a question though. Who on this list did you think should have won versus who you thought would win?
You're talking about Best Picture, right?
Best Picture, yes.
The Best Picture. You
What
know,
film on this list? I mean, it's a travesty that Logan's not on here because that's my Best Picture of the year. But what
Yo.
do you think is your favorite of the year?
my favorite film of the year out of this list, personally, honestly, Dunkirk, man.
I would have to agree.
Dunkirk it was just a dope movie. The pacing, how frenetic it was, how stylized it was, his thought process. Because even we had a conversation when we was watching the film, like how you can't really hear them, but you told me that he did that intentionally. He didn't want to have them go back into
ADR, where they go and record it afterwards.
Right. He
'Cause it
wanted
would feel more like it was in the moment. You
in
were
the moment,
there.
yeah. So that I didn't know that, and then you said it was all of it was shot in IMAX. Just
Yeah.
everything
Or
about that
IMAX
movie.
or 70 millimeter where they had to get the
Oh,
inside
70
shot
millimeter,
because
yeah.
sometimes the IMAX camera can't fit in small rooms. But I will say this Dunkirk, and again, no disrespect to Guillermo del Toro because he pulled off something amazing with that movie.
With Shape of
There's
Water.
no reason that Shape of Water should have worked, right? But Dunkirk was like a 3D movie that was in 2D because you just felt like you were
in it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
So this is it, man. We
Yabi's the champ.
Yavi's the champ.
I will
You
say,
win.
you know
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of salty
you should be.
because I had Shape of Water and I would have been okay with a tie.
No, you should be. You
But-
should be salty. Like
Go with your
Lowry's,
first
all of
instincts,
it,
folks.
you know.
Never switch things
All of
up
it.
in the last minute.
But that line in The Shape of Water when he said something when the security guard went in to talk about washing his hands, and he was like,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, damn, okay, this
Mark
movie got
Ruffalo.
it. I was like, this.
By the way, I
That's
just
like,
I wanted
whoa.
to point this out to you. They were doing promo and Chadwick Boseman
Yeah.
was doing some promo with Mark Ruffalo, and then Mark Ruffalo went to shake his hand, and Chadwick Boseman was like, "Nah," and gave him a pound.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're
I'm
lying.
not lying. You can go back and look
You
at
gave
it
him
when
the
they were
fist
doing
bump?
promo. Fist bumped him.
Yo, you're lying.
Not at all. He put his hand out. Chadwick Boseman was like,
He didn't. Maybe he
Yo,
saw him dig his
man,
nose or
this
something off camera.
Can't touch the king, man.
I'm just.
He didn't want Okoye to impale him on the
He
desk.
could have been digging his nose off camera. You don't know.
I don't know,
Look,
man.
man,
I don't know.
we're not gonna slander Mark Ruffalo right now.
No,
Before he
no.
hulks out on us. But look, man. it
All
was
I'm
fun,
saying is
folks.
Black Panther is the number 2 movie
I'm
ever
not gonna
in the
lie.
Marvel universe.
I had a lot of fun.
Might
doing
turn out to
this.
be number 1 until Infinity War comes out.
I had a lot of fun doing this and just going back to the results, and we're gonna do this more often, and maybe next year we'll bet some money. I don't know if that's legal. If it is, we'll do it.
I'm not against
You don't say that stuff on camera, Uncle Sam. Don't you come looking for me?
But
He won.
This was the 90th Oscars, and Mr. Woods. What was that? 4, 5?
What?
Was
5 to 4.
5 to 4
Yeah.
to 3
2.
to 2. Okay. Well, you know what?
My dude, I wasn't trying to win. I was just going with what I hope will win.
That's what they say when they lose, right?
My dude,
I didn't say
clearly,
it.
when
I
we
didn't
was
say it.
watching,
You did.
Shot, go ahead.
I
let me
didn't
explain
say
you
it.
something. I saw none
Give
of
him
these.
just one shot.
Yo, I saw none of these movies except for Get Out. None of them. Not a single one on this list except for Get Out. And I only saw Get Out
Right,
like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Listen, I can't speak on Call Me by Your Name, but all of those movies up there was
My
dope.
dude, the fact that Logan wasn't nominated for every single one of these categories, it was an insult to me. So I didn't give a crap.
I didn't see Call Me by Your Name, but all of those movies up there I saw, and they were
Nominated-
phenomenal.
Logan should have been
everyone,
nominated for Best
including
Actor,
Call
for
Me
Best
by Your
Supporting Actor, for Best
What did you
Adapted
say, that
Screenplay,
orange?
for all of that.
No. I saw every one
No,
of
no.
those up there.
You said there was an orange, right?
No. It wasn't an orange.
None of them
Peach.
deserved
It was a
it.
peach.
Logan deserved
And
everything.
I will say right
Logan
now,
deserved at least 5
if there
awards
was a category,
because it was hot fire.
if there was a category for the most peach sex, then Call Me by Your Name would have won.
Yo,
Um,
Logan
man.
should have been.
That's the movie you
That should be a
recommended
new
to old man
category
Wilder.
for dopest
slow
movie
down, man. Slow down.
of the
Let's
year,
just-
and it should have been Logan.
It's on record, man.
Don't worry about that. Nobody's
Receipts.
watching that one.
Red
Relax.
receipts. That's
Relax.
all I'm saying.
Relax.
But
All
no,
right, folks.
yep.
That was it. That was
Yeah.
our Oscar results
Yes,
special.
yes,
I had a
yes.
lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Tell us who you thought should have won. Tell us who you thought would win, and
Right.
tell us who you thought got snubbed or there was an upset. And again, you can check us out on the regular On the Real show.
Yes,
You-
sir.
If you like movies and TV, you can check our weekly Walking Dead review show.
Yes,
you can
sir.
check us out also if you're into politics, you can check out the second page. And if you want to hear fathers talking about how their lives are going to shit, you can watch the 36 Chambers of Fatherhood. Thank you very much, folks. Hugs, not drugs. Also, tell them where they can find you before we get out of here.
Who's
Who?
that?
Mr. Johnson. You know we always go to you
Dude.
first.
Abides
With
a Z and a couple periods in
periods.
On
between.
the gram. And
Yeah.
Mr. Woods, where can they find you?
Why Woods, why not? On most social media outlets.
Yeah.
And,
All right. Oh, what's up,
whywoodswhynot.com.
Yeah.
All right. And you can find me on your favorite social media network
As long as it's not
Snapchat. Yeah.
at Steve A.M. Johnson. And that is all, folks.
That's
And
all,
Logan
folks.
got robbed.
Yeah.
Hugs, not drugs.
Give me
I'm
my
a
one
cup
shot,
buddy.
And
man.
let's
I'm a
see-
winner.
Look at you, man.
This guy, he is the
feel better?
champion, my
I'm a
friend.
winner.
Burn.
That's enough of that. That's enough of that. And hopefully next year, Black
till
Panther
the
will be
end.
nominated for all the
Burn.
awards. And
Wakanda forever, bro.
forever.
Because if it don't win at least 5 awards, boycott the
Are-
Grammys. Wakanda forever.
Out of here.